Hey guys, today I'll be doing another video showing how lovely and polished Warframe is. Now, in case you aren't aware, a new update released recently called The New War, and this video will feature heavy spoilers for that, so if you haven't played the quest yet, I recommend you do before watching this video, even if you don't care about spoilers, because you'll regret it if you do spoil yourself, even if you don't care. So, yeah, just a bit of a warning for that. But, anyways, so this is another video showing off how, as I said, how lovely and polished Warframe is and how it totally doesn't have any bugs. And yeah, I'm gonna cut to the first glitch now. So right off the bat, you're probably regretting it if you didn't close off the video now, aren't you? Because you got a major fucking spoiler for New War. But if you're using the new Drifter, which is basically just a lanky operator, and you dance like this, as you can see, his gun is floating and he's having a fun time doing his little dance. I'll just leave this to play for a bit.
We got a #1 victory royale, yeah, Fortnite, we bout to get down. 10 kills on the board right now, just wiped out Tomato Town.
So next up is what I like to call the rock fiddle glitch, and it's just a donut sound. Basically, you don't necessarily have to use a Corbu Shazin for this. A Corbu Shazin is basically a rock Shazin, rock guitar in Warframe. But Jesus Christ, I just knocked away my mic. I'm gonna leave that in because I can't be after recording this. But anyways, if you have Exalted Blade on when you use a Shazin, the model will stay as you're playing it, so you'll be able to play music, and it looks like a fiddle. So I'll leave this song to play. You know what they say about rocks? It's about drive, it's about power. I'll show myself out. Anyways, on to the next glitch. So next up we have this poor lad whose face was broken, and I've had to slow down the footage here, and this will probably look really janky. But anyways, as you can see, he's all messed up and stuff, and of course I did him the service of putting him out of his misery. So next up we have the head in roof glitch. And it's just as it sounds, you can put your head inside a roof. So you just go to the top of the operator chair and just crouch down and then uncrouch, and you can have your head in the roof. And I'll let you see a quick montage of me doing different gestures to put my head inside the roof further. So next up we have this crew member of my railjack who decided it'd be a good idea to turn her feet into a piece of machinery for some reason. I was just walking around like that casually as if nothing was going on. So yeah, this happened and I was very confused and still have no idea how that glitch happened. So next we have Bleeding Warframe. If you go into Operator or Drifter mode and have friendly fire on in the simulacrum and just shoot your Warframe, for some reason it'll bleed despite the Warframe normally not ever bleeding. Just kind of a fun thing I noticed. But anyways, yeah, and here's the rest of this clip where I just abused my Warframe. Here's a time where I had friendly fire on and was killed by a Warframe's minion as I was in the mod screen. And I actually did some funky shit to the mod screen, but that didn't record, despite me trying to record it. But instead you get the aftermath of the camera being all fuckety. So yeah, I ended up fixing it by just going into Drifter mode. You'll see in a minute. There's also this where I falsely did not get rid of my weapons when I went back to my dojo from a railjack mission, so I was able to shoot things in the dojo. Of course it didn't do any damage to anything because you're not supposed to be able to have weapons, so they wouldn't program that in, but it was still kind of cool. There's also this clip where the drifter animation decided to fuck up and this happened. I was not able to move at all. It was very fun. Also later on in that very same mission this happened, and once again it was very fun. As I hope you enjoyed this installment of proving how much of a polished game Warframe is. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm totally not begging for likes and subscribers, but make sure to like and subscribe. And have a good of the days, YouTube.